recommended that you take one valid form of ID. There are 3 valid forms of ID that you can choose from: your driver's license, or your passport, or your ID card. If you know you are registered to vote, the presiding officer at the polling station will have a copy of your polling card on November 27th.
Call 485-9797.
That is the time. Is it me or is it that the time just roll around like real quick?
A little fast, man.
Yes, Mr. Wolf.
Yeah, that's the time right there. With the compliments of Swiftback this morning, remember, Christmas is around the corner, and whatever you need, you can send it now, send it quick and send it fast, and they have the big box and all these things. You need to check out Swiftback today. Good morning to Brenda and all the ladies up there. We'll be talking Swiftback. Good. What is the other banks?
Why?
Somebody has one.
Let me give you one.
Wait, before I train one there, somebody says, well, but I don't know if it's recently, but somebody says, what does get me vexed is Bossman calling Vincentians ungrateful, bad-minded, and vagabonds for their individual opinions.
That was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago. Was it? I don't know.
Pull up.
Yeah.
Nothing beats the classics.
Yeah, nothing.
What he say on the stage ain't really what he means.
Really? Tell us, got me vexed when I check the price of a legit smoker.
Jeez, that make you ball like a kettle.
All you really need is an oven.
Somebody asked you yesterday.
A proper smoker.
A proper smoker.
Somebody asked you yesterday.
What kind of price of it?
You're looking at $4,000 US.
For what?
Like a proper smoke, like the ones where the beat just slides off. I'm like, there must be a cheaper way. Anyways, I'll find it.
Well, I would get that piece.
You never see those ones that those Texans use in those barbecue shops?
Yeah.
Like big oil
big
drums.
ones, yeah.
Make your own smoker?
You got to get the right wood, and I think you have to keep it relatively low heat.
Big up Chef Boy, Luke.
Yeah, and I think they have pots of water as well to keep the humidity.
Yeah.
Anybody you go swear now. You go swear now. And we can get first.
Yeah, you know something. It is genuine bad mind. When somebody somebody is taking the effort to learn how to do something, and then all you do is bad talk it.
I mean, after this, Luke, Chris, somebody promises something like a politician.
Yeah.
Every 5 years.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna make this fried rice.
I needed something from you at the time. Don't mean nothing.
You see,
and that is an understanding that you knew that at the time as well. You just went along with it.
You think the fried rice story bad is the pilau. The pilau, what does hook you? I make a mean pilau.
Anyways,
I gotta say though, bad.
You see, Jesus, right? Whatever, man. What is good?
Your pillow like the new city.
Yeah,
pillow was like what?
Like the new city.
Yeah.
Why you always dogging the new city, man? You have no faith in it, man. Thank you. Like you have no faith in it.
I thought you said for like snacks or something.
Some cough medicine or coughing. I hope it's the non-drowsy one.
You want to make sure you can't come tomorrow.
Jesus.
Anyways, we're getting Comrade Vex.
You say you're going to put your hand on your head and bawl like a cackle. If you wake up in the morning.
How do cattles bawl?
Nah, the more annoying than that.
Make a noise when
the real annoying. Yeah, like a scream. Especially if they get caught, stuck stranded or something. Come on, so they're going to give me cattle ball. You see, when I wake up in the morning, well, not.
But you see on that, like I saw one comment where the person's saying, "But this is on you. This is not on us."
Yeah.
Like you,
who have me balling like a cat?
You made the decisions that you made.
Yeah.
You chose certain things over
You had me living like this for 20 somebody years.
Over other things.
So if I wake up and bawl like a cat, it's not because it's now coming to be inflicted on me. It was inflicted on me before.
Is he deflecting a little bit there?
No, man.
Yeah.
You're not taking responsibility.
Yeah, so you trained on somebody else.
You know what I like to hear from politicians is when they actually apologize. I'm not interested. I'm not interested in the begging. The begging part doesn't convince me. Because begging, I kind of know you're just doing it to get my vote. Exactly. If you actually come and said, look,
we're not where we need to be.
And I realize I've made some mistakes. I should never have fired those the civil servants, right? I should have paid more attention to the unions who wanted, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's something I've been saying since the campaign season started, that their messaging could have been more empathetic to the civil servants, to the people of civil, and like, you know what, guys, yes, we've been in power for 25 years. There have been some shortcomings. We're sorry, yada yada. But we have a plan to, let's work on the things. You know what? Tell me how we can help you.
It'd be more impactful than just begging.
Exactly.
Because begging implies that you may well do the same thing again.
Imply.
But anybody telling you or blaming you for either voting the wrong way or staying home to vote because you have a grumble is a bad message.
Even the use of the word grumble implies that it's not that important.
Right. So if there's
important to me.
If an issue is bothering me, and you just put it down as a grumble.
Yeah.
That means you were never important to me.
I mean, you have no actual care for that that issue I'm having.
But it is.
It's a clear mistake in the messaging and the communication.
I told you so. I said the moment you say hold your grumbles until after election.
Grumble and gimmick is not something you should describe something that affects my life.
Yeah.
You know, it's a kind of there's that remoteness has built up over time.
Yeah, well, we have a video. We had the video. Yeah. We had the video.
What did he say?
Let's play the video. Let me have the uncle.
On Thursday night, you go to sleep, and you wake up on Friday morning and find, God forbid, that Labour has lost the election 8-7. And the 8 seats that we lost it by 5 votes, 7 votes, 10 votes. And that you could have made a difference. But because you stay home, because you have a grumble, because you have a complaint, you then put your hand on your head and you start to bawl like a cattle, and you go down in sackcloth and ashes. It will be too late. That is why I say to you, go early on Thursday morning, come home to the Labour family and vote Labour. You gotta be
I want to know, right? And I mean, we could look at this how you want. Is there anything BM could say again to insult and embarrass people?
I mean, I have a grumble.
I have a grumble.
Yeah, maybe a legitimate grumble.
Is there anything else you could say again, bro? You embarrass people.
One more time, you're telling me it ain't that important.
It ain't necessary. That's not my problem.
Yeah.
My problem is to win. If you stay home because you have a grumble, that's on you. Is there anything else you could say again to insult me?
Imagine you've probably paid consultants hundreds of thousands, maybe even more
for strategy,
for political advice. When a number of people have been saying for the longest while, show some empathy towards the cost of living. Cost of living isn't a one-off thing. It's an ongoing battle people have been facing, and you've never ever expressed any empathy on those lines.
And you reduce it to a grumble.
And you come and talk about a Coke and a Diet Coke and whatever it is. It's a lot more than that.
But
it's not a one-off payment.
You know why homie does this? is because he got so comfortable doing it over the years.
Yeah.
No, and I keep saying this. Nobody never put him in check.
It's also, you know, you're part of your image is strong manner.
Wow.
Strong man doesn't allow you to ever be wrong. Strong man doesn't allow you to ever show weakness.
When he begged people, that's weakness.
Well, it's weakness now, huh? But he didn't, in my view, he didn't have to express like that. He didn't have to say, I'm begging you, please, please, please. I don't want to hear that. He could have just said,
I know we fall short of the glory.
we've made some serious mistakes.
And we're going to put it back.
We've neglected elements of society.
But then again, he said that already in a couple elections ago, and he said that, you know.
Well, he didn't say it this time. I didn't hear him say this.
Not this time, but I can remember a couple elections went gone. He said that.
He could have admitted to, you know what I mean, some spiteful things he's done, some petty things he's done, some vindictive things he's done.
Nah, he ain't gonna do that. Okay, in his eyes, he has done nothing along them lines. More than be a good one.
But you can't ignore, as you know, he's acknowledging that there's grumbles and complaints.
By the
He literally said, "Come home to Labour," which implies that people left.
Right, which is what he literally said.
But you haven't actually addressed the things that drove people away.
Right, because your grumble is not my concern.
Yeah,
that's what he's telling you there. I mean,
he's trying not to say that now, but when somebody leaves, to get it, you have to change behavior to get them to come back, right?
Should.
It can't be like a battered wife who has nowhere to go.
What syndrome they call that again?
Battered wife syndrome.
No, there's another word that
Stockholm syndrome.
Stockholm syndrome, correct? Yeah. That's
it can't be that. You can't rely on they have nowhere else to go. The other side have now stepped up and said, we're going to do X, Y, and Z. I told you those 4 points that they initially dropped, the UOP never adequately addressed them.
You didn't see
they call them gimmicks. They try to dismiss them. What I gonna do? Right? If I'm on $2,000 a month and I'm struggling to pay my bills, any extra money in my pocket,
it's good money.
It's help, sir.
Yeah, it's good money.
You can't dismiss that as a minor thing.
Civil servants are working more than 10 years in whichever institution they get, whichever.
You don't think civil servants are watching the vehicles that you drive, maybe your family drives?
You don't think civil servants watching their brother-in-law pay?
Right. They're watching these things and they're saying, boy, I want a piece of that.
You don't think the police
and the inability to recognize that they may also want to live that. They may also want to drive a new car. It's kind of staggering, you know?
You shoot down that's gimmick. Meanwhile, somebody could get a 75% discount here.
It's kind of staggering that these things are right before you and you're not seeing them.
Saw that fresh Simmons and Times article.
Which one? I didn't see that one.
Headline is "You are the real boss." Friday tells voters ahead of election day. Okay, Doc.
All right, PMW that one.
Good thing he said they know.
There's only ever been even that like you know his mantra of world boss kind of goes against
people don't want
to be
ruled.
a servant of the people.
People don't want to be ruled.
Yeah.
Somebody said it yesterday.
Let me not say people. I can say here that I do not want to be ruled.
Jagger, go get me a water. No.
Yeah, people don't want it. I agree with it. People want good leadership.
You know, even as a joke that offended me. Like, boy, and then shut down Luke Radio station.
That's true. I
don't want to be ruled. I don't want to be ruled.
Every day, you put me to rule. Let me say you put me here as a manager, but every blinking minute you're calling and you're throwing something down with you. It's just enough for me to get up and walk out.
And remember, right? That's what Kishore said. That Camillo did.
Well, I would like to see that.
Camillo, he said on 2 occasions, and he gave the dates on both of them. Camillo handed in his resume.
Nah, he didn't want to go.
Can you imagine? If let's say in the circumstance that ULP loses, Camillo goes on his Facebook and makes one status. Thank God.
He didn't want to go that way.
Thank God.
He didn't want to go that way.
He sure said he handed in his resignation on 2 separate occasions.
Remember, we had heard that about CDC.
Ricky, yeah. I think he still is
He's still there, yeah.
Yeah. But again, none of them wanted to go anywhere. They didn't want to go.
Look, I quit. You're not even gonna try to keep me.
They didn't want to go.
Why?
They did not want to go. They did not want to go anywhere.
What are you gonna do?
They did not want to go anywhere because I can't see. Camilo says he done with that.
Yeah, but let's say it's true, and let's say Camilo really did want to go, and then you start to say, well, Camilo has been a little bit lackluster in terms of his representation of East St. George, right? And we've commented in the past that most of the heavy lifting seems to be done by the Prime Minister in this campaign, right? Then, by not accepting his resignation, it may have actually hurt you. Because you have somebody on board. No organization wants anybody to be on board who doesn't want to be there. It's a recipe for disaster with your whole team.
True.
That's the
because it
seeds
becomes
of
an infection.
Yeah. It's an implosion.
Yeah, and it starts infecting everybody with the same negativity, right? Sometimes you might be better off just cut loose. And maybe if the story is true about Kishore, that Kishore said about Camilo, then maybe the PM would have been wiser to say, you know what, if your heart really not in this,
let me accept it.
It probably is best for me to accept this, and get somebody in who's hungry and who wants it.
Anyways, before we go,
that in itself might have been a strategic error.
Yeah.
December 2nd, the 50 Cent produced Netflix documentary on P. Diddy goes live.
Is that a real thing?
On Netflix.
Is it real?
Live, it's real. Live.
Netflix is saying that, or 50 saying that? Because if 50 saying that, I don't trust it.
Hold on, let's do a quick. No. He's saying that people said I was joking, but it's real.
I want to see you Netflix announce it.
Oh, there. Let me go and buy some pork.
Boy, 50 gonna get Diddy another 10 years.
Netflix website 21 hours ago.
Wow.
The Reckoning will stream.
Wow.
Sean Combs. Netflix December 2nd.
Wow. Diddy, you should have never slept with his baby mama. Man don't like them things.
It is with a compliment.
Swift Packet from the USA and the Caribbean. Yes, Swift Pack is now offering more frequent services and excellent rates for air cargo.
The right to vote. Your vote is secret. You have a right to vote without fear. No one will know how you vote. They have no way of knowing who you voted for. This election, when you go to vote, vote without fear.